to Real Fabulous Nutrition in the Kitchen. We're getting ready to do another segment, and this one is keto tacos. So I have 3 different tacos that I'm going to do today. I'm going to do portobello mushrooms, I'm going to do veggies, and I'm also doing a chicken taco. And so all of this is all keto. So you can add other keto things to your tacos on your own, but today I'm working with certain ingredients. So one of the first things that we're doing is the mushroom keto taco. And so these tacos here are pre-cut portobellos, but they're big. So I want you to be able to cut them to your size. So I want to make mine a little smaller. And so I'm just going to take my knife and I'm just going to cut it in half down the middle here. And that just gives you more ingredients that way. And so you can just do that, because when you cook the mushrooms, they're going to shrink. They're going to shrink in size. And so this is what we want to do. So I'm just going to take these here since they're already cut, and I'm just going to plate them here on the plate. And then after this, I'm going to move to my peppers. And so with my peppers here, I have 3 different peppers. I have red, yellow, and a little bit of green, and I have red onions. You can use whatever veggies you want to use for your keto tacos, but these are the ones that I choose because guess what? When you cook bell peppers and different ones in the pepper family, they saute so well and they're really, really sweet. And so that's what I'm gonna do. So I already have some of them pre-cut, but you can just take and go a little bit smaller if you want in size. But I think sometimes you want to leave them a little chunky because guess what? When you have meat in those, that's what you're used to. And so we're just kind of gonna do that. And so I'm not gonna cut a lot because I already have a lot pre-cut. So I'm just gonna take this here and I'm just gonna move it to my plate here and get it ready for the fire. And so we're gonna move over here and get ready for the grease and stuff to get ready for my veggies. And so we're just gonna move over here and we're gonna grab my spatula. And so here we're gonna get the oven going. Here and here. Get the right one. Okay, there we go. And so here we're gonna use, and this is extra virgin coconut oil. So we're gonna get it going in the pan here. And then we're gonna also move over here so we can have them both going at the same time to speed up the process. And so we got that going. And so get this grease good and hot. And you don't want to use a lot because you're not frying this food, you're sauteing this food. So you just want to get the skillets pretty, saturated there. And so, yes, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna grab my veggies and put them in here so we can get the chicken ready and ready to eat. Do the same thing with our portobello. Gonna let those saute for a little bit. Make sure my fire is where I want it. Perfect. So now we're gonna head back over here to the air fryer. So in my air fryer, what I did was I cooked it on 20 minutes and I cooked my chicken and have it already ready. So we're just gonna pull it out here. And so I'm going to show you how to get this done. And so what I want you to first thing do, because we know that the chicken cooks with skin on it. And so because of the skin, it's so easy once you cook it, you're just going to pull it off with your hands, just like that, because that's not really good in a taco. So you do the same thing here. Just take it and get it on there. Get it off. That's how easy. It's easier sometimes to take it before, or you can take it after. So what I'm gonna do is take this up and cut it up in small pieces. Here. You can use boneless chicken thighs. You can use whatever you want, chicken breast, whichever one that you like. For tacos and for them not to be dried out, I like chicken thighs. So you just do that and remember this is going back in the pan because we got to add our taco seasoning and everything to it. And you see how easy that is? And if you want the meat off, you just take the rest off. And let's move that to the side. And do the same thing again. Get this good and ready. And just pop the bone right out of there. See how quick and easy that was. And so what we're gonna get ready to do after the veggies are ready, we're going to take this and transport that over there and get that all ready, and then we're gonna start adding our ingredients. These are really quick meals to do for a family, but remember, it's always fulfilling and good for the body. So you're gonna let those vegetables saute just a little bit more. And we're just gonna take the rest of the chicken off of here and get it ready to go. Alrighty, don't be afraid to use your hands. It's okay, it's your food. It's not a restaurant, it's your food. And you know in a restaurant they use their hands anyway. You know they do. So we got that all cut up and ready to go. So I'm gonna go over here and check on my veggies and see if they're ready to go. They're coming together pretty good. You can smell them onions. Oh, they smell delicious. Inside of my portobellos, I'm going to add just a little bit more oil over here. They're sucking up my oil. So they can go ahead and break down into faster. And so while those are sauteing and getting ready, I'm going to head back over here to where my lettuce is and start breaking it apart so everybody can be ready for their dish. So this right here is my green head lettuce here. It's not, you can use romaine, you can use, I don't recommend iceberg lettuce because first of all, it has no nutritional value, and second of all, it's too hard. They break up and everything falls through. So you want to get lettuce that's a little softer, like romaine or leafy or Bibb lettuce. And so that's what I did. So we're just gonna kind of cut the white part off here. And so you see the flexibility you have with this kind of lettuce versus iceberg lettuce. When you go to restaurants, that's the first thing they give you, that iceberg lettuce, and it's so hard to consume with that. And so really don't need a lot of those based on how many taco shells you normally eat. The reason that we're not using taco shells is why? Because taco shells are corn. Remember, taco shells with corn. Corn is not a vegetable, it is a starch, and it turns into sugar, and you wipe out your whole keto process. So that's what we're doing here. And so you want to grab the big pieces of it, of the lettuce, to be able to have your a really, really nice taco. So here we go. So that should give us enough time to go over and check out these veggies over here. Let's move over. See how we're going. I think they're about ready. Yeah. Let's check out these portobellos. Oh my God, yes, they broke down so nice, so nice, so nice. Okay, so I'm gonna start transporting the portobellos back onto the plate now that they're pretty much ready. Remember, this is your meat. So we get this out of here, because I'm using the same one. Notice I did the veggies before the chicken because you don't want to come behind the chicken to put your vegetables in, but it's okay to come behind the vegetable to put the meat in. Okay, let's get these set down. Take my thing here and just dump my chicken over right in there and keep it going. Keep it going. Put this down. We're going to use our other plate to go ahead and get our veggies out. Now don't tell me that these don't look amazing. There's so many things that we can do with food that we just don't experiment. So let's get that fire turned off. We're done with that. Let's get this set down. Have all our ingredients ready. And so we're almost ready. So So basically, since there are tacos, we're gonna add some taco seasoning to our chicken and get that ready to go. We just kind of sprinkle a little bit in there. You're gonna see that turn and get that pretty brown color that happens when you make tacos. Yummy, yummy, yummy. The length of this video you will see that it doesn't take a long time to prepare a meal, that you really can prepare a meal within a matter of minutes. So let's get it going. Let's get that fire on and get ready. Okay, so we're gonna take our cutting board and get our chicken back on. Now it's time to decide what all you want on your taco. Damn. So we have those that we're gonna do veggie tacos. We got the portobello mushroom tacos. And so we get to choose which one we're doing. And so here I have my homemade guacamole. The guacamole all made up. We have fresh onions. We have pico over here as well. So your choice, remember, your choice. And so let's get it going. And so you take your lettuce, and so my choice is going to be the chicken one. And so I'm gonna get my pico on here and make it. And for those who want a little guac, you just drop it in. And remember, if you want cheese, you can get that at a later time. So I'm gonna lay this on here. And now we're going to get ready for our portobello one. Same process, just play like this is steak. It's your steak that you're using, but it's portobello mushrooms. And then you get your pico going. And if you want guac or onions, you can do that. You just put it there. I'm gonna get that set down. And now, one of my favorite ones is the veggies. Look how pretty and colorful that is. And then you add your fresh pico. And you can make your own homemade salsa if you like, but I chose pico. So we have all three of these different tacos ready to go. So it's like going somewhere, grabbing tacos to go, or sitting down and choosing three different choices. So I just want to show you how beautiful this came out and how quick it took to make a meal for a family. It doesn't take long at all. So I want to also thank you again for joining us with Real Fabulous Nutrition. See you next time. You thought I was done again? I'm not done. Oh my God, here comes the taste dummy. We're never done until he gets to taste my food. And so that's what we live for. So we have the three choices. You have the chicken, the veggie, or the portobello. Which one do you want?
Ooh, decisions. I'll try the portobello.
It has a little
That's okay.
white onions on there, but
I would try the chicken, but I'm not a fan of guac.
okay, well here.
So I'll go with this one.
So no, let's get over the plate and let's see. Wait a minute. All right, here we go. Yummy, yummy. It's a lot to chew. The portobellos are steak.
You did it again, babe.
Did it again.
Another home run. Wow. Who would have thought? Taco and lettuce, but still have all the taste from all the, the substance.
You're gonna be healthy before I'm done with you.
I might just keep eating like this, y'all. Now, I always have one rule as being the taste dummy.
Can you have it all?
I get to eat it all.
Okay, take it. Take it.
All right, take out your people.
Thank you for joining us on Real Fabulous Nutrition in the Kitchen.